Hello students, today we are going to start chapter 6 major landforms of the earth. The topic which we are going to discuss today is plateaus. A plateau is a broad, elevated, flat land, elevated which is having a height. It is a flat topped table. It is flat at the top but it is having a height. It is called tableland also, standing above the surrounding of an area. It is few hundred meters or 1,000 meters above the ground level or sea level. Steep sides are there around its surroundings. Extensive level surface area which gives a shape of a tableland, like this is a shape of a plateau. It covers 45% of the land surface. And most of the world's well-known plateaus like the Deccan Plateau, which is in India, the plateaus of East Africa, are comparatively very much old through it may be recent origin. Their surface is greatly altered. Altered means it is changing. The Deccan Plateau, or I talk about the plateau which is in East Africa, their surface is changing due to weathering. Weathering means breaking down of rocks, or due to the erosion when the topsoil is removed with the help of wind, water, air. Most of the plateaus, they are in the semi-arid and arid regions of the world where there is very less vegetation. Some of them are found near the tropics or on the leeward side of the mountain. So you must understand the meaning of the leeward side. What is the meaning of the leeward side of the mountain? So leeward is basically towards the side which is from the wind, means downwind, situated on the side sheltered from the wind. Okay, it is towards the side which is sheltered from the wind. That is your leeward side of the mountain. Types of plateaus. There are many types of plateaus. We'll discuss about it. Tectonic plateaus. Tectonic plateaus, vertical earth movement. When your earth is moving vertically and it is uplifted and a vast area is there of considerable size. I told you about tectonic plates. So when the vertically earth is moving and the area is uplifted, which is having a considerable size, that is tectonic plateau. Uniform altitude. Altitude means they are having uniform height, same height almost. Continental plateaus or tectonic plateau, we call it. It is in Peninsular India, West Australia, Greenland, etc. Many places are there where your tectonic plateaus are there. Intermontane plateau. When your plateaus are partly or completely enclosed by high fold mountain. We discussed about the fold mountains in the previous video. So high fold mountains, when it is enclosed, then they are known as intermontane plateaus. When these plateaus are partly means half or completely enclosed means in their surrounding fold mountains are there. That is intermontane plateau. Plateau of Tibet, Bolivian Plateau in Andes, Columbia Plateau in the USA and Tarim Basin in Asia, they are the intermontane plateau. This is the picture of an intermontane plateau. Volcanic plateau. Your molten lava comes out from the cracks, okay, from the earth's surface, and it slows down slowly due to the volcanic activity when the lava comes out. These cracks, which are the cracks are there, these are called fissures because sheets of basaltic lava are spread upon one another to form lava plateau. It calls for the lava plateau. So Deccan Plateau of India, Columbian Snake Plateau of the USA are example of this. Kindly see, this is your volcanic plateau. What is happening? From here, your molten lava comes out from the cracks due to the volcanic activity. These are called fissures. These cracks. Sheets of basaltic lava are spread upon one another. See, it is spread upon one another and these are forming the plateaus. Dissected plateau. High extensive plateau may be eroded by continuous process of weathering. Continuous breaking down of rocks are there, due to which or due to the erosion the plateaus are formed. So the surface of plateaus are highly irregular. Irregular means they are uneven. The surface are uneven. So example is Scottish Highlands, Piedmont Plateau. These plateaux lie between the mountain range on one side the mountain range is there, and another side sea or plain area is there. These plateaus are formed there. Colorado Plateau in North America, and Patagonia Plateau in South America are example of Piedmont Plateau. See, these are the plateau. Columbia Snake, Colorado, this we have talked about. Patagonian, this we have talked about. So Tibet Plateau we have talked about. Deccan Plateau we have talked about. So these are your famous plateaus over different countries of the world. How are plateaus important to us? Plateaus are rich storehouse of minerals. Minerals are found in plateau. Mining is the main occupation of the people who are living in the plateau area. Chota Nagpur Plateau of India, they are having coal, iron, manganese, copper. These minerals are found in Chota Nagpur Plateau. South African Plateau is known for gold and diamond mining. South African Plateau. Plateaus have rich grazing grounds where animals can go and they can graze for pasture. Help in sheep rearing also. Sheep of Nilori and Billari breed in Peninsular Plateau of India, BREED breed in Peninsular Plateau of India. They go for grazing. They go to the plateau area for the grazing, for eating the grass there. The black soil of lava plateau are ideal for the cultivation of crops. We have done in 5th standard and 4th standard that black soil is very much good for growing of cotton. So black soil grows cotton well, cotton and sugarcane. So when the river flow over plateau, they fall from the edges to the surrounding plains. When they fall from the edges, like this is a river is flowing and it fall from a edge over a plateau. Spectacular, it forms a waterfalls, like a waterfall only, na, when the river is falling from a height. The Jog Falls, the Sivasamudram Falls of Karnataka, Hundru Falls in Chota Nagpur Plateau. They fall from a great height, a terraced edges. So it is an ideal place for building of dams, and when the dams are built, it generates the hydroelectricity, the electricity which is generated with the help of water. The plateau may have rich forest cover. The scenic beauty of your plateau region, it attracts the tourist, like your Ranchi Plateau, Hazirabad Plateau of India are healthy resorts. Plains. Indus Valley civilization, Mesopotamian civilization, Egyptian civilization, they have all flourished in the plain area. You people are also living in a plain area. So it formed by the river. The northern plains are formed by the rivers. You know, in the northern plains, you are living in the northern plains, you have seen it is thickly populated area, means the population is very much more of the plains. The people don't want to live in the mountain area more, but they want to live in the plain because everything is available here. Plains are the lowlands. They are leveled, rolling or undulating. Okay, they are low land stretching of land and have a very gentle slope. So if I talk about the plain area have a broad lowland. It is a lowland. Okay, it is a leveled surface area and undulating. Undulating means smoothly rising and falling form outline. So it's smoothly rising and smoothly falling on a leveled surface. It stretches with a gentle slope. There are not more than 200 meters above the main sea level, the plains. They are formed by the deposition of your sand, silt and sediments which are brought by the rivers and its tributaries. Tributaries are the rivers which joins the main river. Rivers bring down the eroded material. They bring the eroded material from the mountains, which is called debris or alluvium in a form of silt or sediments. It contains your salt. The alluvium contains or debris contains salt, silt, clay, animal and plant matter. Most of the plains which are fertile, they are fertile. Agriculture is the main activity of the plain area. This is your northern plains. Types of plains. Structural plains. The original low-lying area of the world is called your structural plains. Horizontal rocks, uplifted by a continental shift. Means one side sea area is there and one side land area is there. That is continental shift is there. Malabar coast of India. Great Plains of USA are example of structural plains. Depositional plains. Most of the plains of the world have deposition by the rivers and its tributaries when the rivers bring its sediments and silt along with it. Due to that, the plains are formed. The rivers erode the highlands from where they originate. They erodes from the island from where the rivers were originating. They transport load of eroded material, the sand, silt, salt, along with it, clay material. Alluvial plains and flood plains and deltaic plains are formed due to this. Example is Indo-Gangetic Brahmaputra plain, the Huanghe plains of North China. These are the examples. So what happened when the rivers are coming down? They are bringing along with their sand, silt and clay. These are deposited at a place and your depositional plains are being formed. Deposition by rivers and waves along the sea coast from coastal plain also like Coromandel coast of India have formed by this. Last is glacial plains. The plains formed by the movement of glaciers. Due to the movement of the glaciers, the gravity, the glaciers move and these plains were formed. Such plains are in Canada, Siberia. Why plains are important to us? First thing, it is the cradle of ancient civilization. We have done Egyptian, Mesopotamian, your Indus Valley civilization. It flourished here only in your plain area. So what is the meaning of the word cradle? Cradle generally means a framework, okay, a place of ancient civilization where it emerged. Since times immemorial, they have offered best conditions of human habitation. As you can see in the plain area, we have done a thickly populated area. So you can see humans, most of the humans, they live here. Flat land for building houses, fertile soil for growing the crops, long season for growing the crops. Agriculture we can do in the plain area. So the Great Plains of the USA, prairies and plains of Russia are example of their plains. Wheat granaries of the world. Your prairies in Russia, they are called the wheat granaries of the world. Remember this. You can build towns, cities, transport network is very easy in plain area. Therefore, densely populated, most of the population lies in plain area only. Landforms and the people. Human inhabit different types of landforms because humans live in different types of landforms. Some live in mountains, some live in plain areas, some live in plateaus. So they have adjusted according to the relief feature of that area, favorable conditions of that area. They have molded their life. They have adjusted according to that. If somebody is living in mountain, they have adjusted according to that. Somebody living in plain, they have molded their life, their activities, their houses, their food, their clothing according to that area only. Our earth has given so much to us. You know, na? Earth is giving so much to us. But we must appreciate the unique features of the landforms of the earth. People in the plain area, they have to be prepared for the flood because if the flood comes, then water will be there. So they have to prepare themselves for the floods. They can build embankments. Mountains are zones of earthquake where earthquake and landslide can come. Volcanic areas, their volcano erupts, lava can come out. Our awareness should be there of the natural disasters. We must know about the natural disaster, how to tackle the situation, how to handle the situation, and we should lower the risk of these things. That flood should come and it will destroy the house. We should lower the risk of such things. We must not use land and water wastefully. We must save water and save the land. We must not make it unfertile. We should not render them useless by polluting them. We should not do pollution. We should not waste water. We should not waste also land. Means fertile land, we should not make it infertile. Now time to learn. MCQs. The mountain differs from the hills in terms of elevation. The answer is elevation. The Deccan Plateau is located in India. We know this. Its answer is India. Which is a gradational force? The water one. Water, waves, glaciers, that is your gradational force. Which is not a mountain. Prairies. Prairies is a plain area. Prairies is not a mountain. Which of the following is not a volcanic mountain? Fujiyama in Japan, it is a volcanic mountain. Highest point on the land is Mount Everest. Answer is Mount Everest. Match the column. Mountain chain are parallel, long, narrow mountain. Mountain system, when several mountains are there, many mountains are there in a lane. Peak, single isolated mountain. A single mountain is there, that is a peak. Range, group of mountain peaks, hills, valleys, they are arranged in a line. It is group of mountain peaks, hills, valleys arranged in a line. You can solve the back exercise in the book. Thank you and have a nice day ahead.